It is Halloween Horror Nights, spooky season, y'all. Who else is doing Summerween? Like I said, we are doing Summerween on the channel. Stay tuned for that announcement tomorrow. But Halloween Horror Nights is officially upon us, and I am excited to return this year. Universal Studios, come on, you know where to get me. But anyways, I just came back from Universal Studios, actually. I went to Epic Universe, and I will make a whole video about that because it was indeed epic. But I want to talk about Halloween Horror Nights right now. The speculations are running wild. What exactly are these new houses going to be? We have gotten 2 houses confirmed already, which is always exciting to hear, and now the speculation continues for what exactly could we get next. So we're gonna do this a weekly thing where we talk about the rumors and the announcements as they come. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We talk all things horror as well, so if you're a horror fan, this is where you want to be for sure. Let's get into Halloween Horror Nights. What do we know so far? So one of the first 2 houses that got announced was actually the Fallout house, which I was just like, what? That came out of nowhere for me. And then we also got the Five Nights at Freddy house also announced, but not much details yet like the Fallout house, right? It was just announced that they were doing the FNAF house. So everybody in the FNAF fandom, y'all can rest easy. It's okay. We got it. We got it. So very excited for that. We'll talk about that in a bit. But the biggest surprise for me so far is the Fallout house. I did not expect this. We do know we're getting Fallout 2 already pretty soon. So that's definitely something to be excited for as well. And let's look a little bit more at this Fallout house, which I'm very interested in. So the last time I went to Halloween Horror Nights was actually in 2022. I didn't get the chance to go the last 2 years, but I am very disappointed in that, I will tell you, because I really loved the time I had at Halloween Horror Nights. Now I will tell you, I'm somebody who is frightened by haunted houses. I was even scared in 2022 in the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which was more of a tame house out of anything, right? And the Michael Myers Halloween house, my goodness, that mirror part in the end of the house truly got me. I can ride Velocicoaster back to back to back. I'm okay with heights and speed and loops and all that. But there's just something about something jumping at you that you don't know where it's coming from, the unknown, the unprecedented, that truly gets me so scared. But for the first time ever, horror fans will step into the post-apocalyptic wasteland of Prime Video's Fallout in an all-new terrifying haunted house at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. It will start on Friday, August 29th at the Orlando Resort, and on Thursday, September 4th, Universal Studios Hollywood. I sound like a damn commercial, don't I? But I am just reading the press release and everything about it. So we did actually get a little bit of a tease here and there, what we can expect, a little video. I'll try to put as much screenshots throughout this video as I can, and also showcase maybe some of what they're showing, but hopefully Universal doesn't flag it. Universal likes to be funny about things sometimes. But it says, based on the award-winning global video game franchise from Bethesda Game Studios, Fallout was a critically acclaimed hit with audiences worldwide when it debuted on Prime Video in 2020. The cinematic series is set in the year 2296, 200 years after a nuclear war destroyed civilization. All that is left is an eradicated and highly violent hellscape known as the Wasteland, crawling with mutated animals and creatures, while gentle citizens take refuge underground in luxury fallout shelters known as vaults. In this terrifying haunted house, fans will encounter iconic scenes and characters that will put them into the frightening action of the popular series. The journey begins beneath the surface in Vault 33, where guests follow vault dweller Lucy as she escapes a bloody massacre, only to discover an evil hidden secret. From there, visitors venue to the surface, where they must dodge attacks from scavengers and raiders, desperate survivors who will do anything to remain alive, as well as mutated cockroaches known as rat roaches. As guests travel through the hellish wasteland, they will go through iconic locations like the Super Duper Mart and encounter the Ghoul, an ageless bounty hunter who has endured radiation exposure for centuries. Additionally, they will come face to face with a young squire named Maximus and gaze in awe at his T-60 armor. With frightful terrors at every turn of the eerily authentic haunted house, fans will question if they can ever escape the horrors of the wasteland. So that definitely gets me excited. Like I said, I am super excited because I think Fallout is definitely one of those like franchises that when you do the horror, you can do it really good. Like I don't really play it like that, but my partner does, and every time she's playing it, I definitely do get scared and get jump scared, honestly. So very excited to see what they're going to be doing with this one. But Five Nights at Freddy's has also been announced. This one was one a long time in the coming. I really thought we were gonna get these like a year or two ago, but we are finally here, and they did say that there will both be a Hollywood and Orlando version of this experience. There is not much more about what exactly the haunted house will entail or any more details. Hopefully we get that in the near future. But now let's talk about some some very speculative houses, and this is just going to be quick fire. We'll do a more thorough video about the speculative houses next week, so stay tuned for that. But one of the houses that people are speculating on is Terrifier, which honestly, I don't know. So if you told me that Terrifier was going to be a house like last year around this time, I would have said, I don't think that they would ever make that a house. But last year during Halloween, going to Spirit Halloween and seeing Art the Clown front and center, seeing people dressed up as Art the Clown everywhere, I see the Art the Clown fevers. Wasn't he just in a video? I think he was in Call of Duty, if I'm not mistaken. So Art the Clown definitely is up there as one of the new faces of horror. So I could definitely see this one. Another one that I've been seeing as well is a Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th home, and that would be great. I think that they are really trying to bring Jason Voorhees into the like limelight again. A24 is doing that like little TV show as well. There are plans apparently rumored that they are wanting to bring back the film franchise as well. So this could be a very good soft launch for Jason if they indeed bring back one of his houses. Now, some of the other ones I've seen that I'm not entirely sure if it is true or not is WWE. According to many, it would be revolved around the Wyatt house. There's also been a ton of speculation for a long time about either a Lady Gaga house or also The Weeknd bringing back his house, which I will tell you, I went to The Weeknd house in Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights, and I really would love that house. It was so interesting as well. So those are just some of the speculative houses. I want to do a full video breakdown and talking about some of the houses I would want to see as well. So that's going to be a whole other video. This was just me talking about some of the houses that already got announced and my thoughts on Halloween Horror Nights. If you're thinking about Halloween Horror Nights, I definitely do recommend it, especially if you're a big avid horror fan. It is just so spooky. There are some interesting IP houses, but also the original houses are great as well here. Like the year I went, they had like the Llorona. They also had a Scarecrow house, and you know, I really do love Halloween Horror Nights, even though I get really scared as well. But there's also so much more to do than just the homes, because you also can do the rides at the same time. I remember riding the Mummy at Hollywood Studios multiple times that same night. So it's always just a ton of great things to do. The vibes are great, the energy's there, the people are amazing, and the houses, they are terrifying. I will tell you that if you get scared easily, you might want to rethink it, but it's all good fun. It's all good fun. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions on Halloween Horror Nights, what you're excited to see, which houses would you want to see, and what do you think about the speculative houses of Terrifier, Jason Voorhees, and also WWE. Let me know in the comments down below. But as always, that's going to do it for me. Check out our other videos on all things you love, and I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.